Having 500 students clean up your school may sound like a really smart idea, and since it would have no cost and you wouldn't have to pay any money, but in practice, what really happens is stuff is just moved around. When we got back to class, I looked at the schedule, and it was civics, which I had no idea what that meant, but the teacher wasn't there. I'm waiting for the teacher, and I'm stuck with a wobbly chair. And I'm like, why is this so wobbly? And I look down, and I'm in a hole. At my desk, and then I just realize the teacher's right there. I just know that I'm in trouble, and then he stretches out his hand and gives me a handshake on the face. Whapa! There's someone, probably Tanzania, there who's thinking, was that your first time being beaten? No, it wasn't. But it was the first time I was beaten by a person that I just met. And there's probably an American being like, were you okay? No, I wasn't. I cried. And in class, in front of everyone. I'm going to keep this video light, and I'm going to leave out what happened in that classroom after I got slapped for a different kind of video. I look at the timetable, and his lesson is over, but he's still there. It's the science teacher's class, but he's not anywhere. Turns out the science teacher was the first one to leave. Out of the 6 teachers, the science was the first one to go. Now while making this, I actually kind of feel bad that I didn't learn anything from him in his only lesson. Finally, the next lesson starts, and it's Swahili, and the headmaster walks in and starts teaching. I'm American. I do not understand a word of Kiswahili, and he spoke it for the entire lesson. But I don't think he was even good at his job, because everyone was asleep except for me. I'm there in class, and I look at all the people who are asleep around me, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, how is not understanding this guy and doing absolutely nothing more interesting than listening to him? At lunchtime, I got my favorite food for free, as much I wanted, from above. When I say above, I mean a huge mango tree. There were so many mangoes on this tree that if you stood under it, it was almost as if it was raining. You could just hear mangoes falling off every few seconds. And you could get any type of mango that you liked. Sweet mangoes, sour mangoes, gigantic mangoes. Actually, you couldn't get small mangoes. Only gigantic mangoes. And they were just so tasty. We were told that we were going to have an exam at the end of the week, even though that we had classes Monday to Friday. How did they get that to work? They put the exam on Saturday, and it wasn't just any exam, it was a Swahili exam. Thank you so much for watching. This is the end of the video. Please subscribe if you want to find out what happens at a teacherless school and see how each of the teachers gets eliminated. Please comment any advice, tips, what made you laugh, what made you kind of sad, what kind of made you maybe not like it that much. I'd love to hear all of it. I read all the comments. And I will see you in the next video. Click. Oh, sure.